What's up, YouTube? Wyatt Richard Barron doing some evidence scheduled for medieval torture device found. Just took some pictures of the scene. See where I am. This is House Road, North 9, South 9, Georgia 400, North Galapagos Mountain, Roanoke, 075-5810 Roswell. We're on the Mansell Junction terminus by the Walmart Supercenter, Alpharetta Highway, Roswell Road, coming out of Sandy Springs, 400 North, exit 7B. Holy shit, I almost slipped and fell. Hi. So we just dug this thing up. Some weird little plant thing. Bunch of weird little evidence stuff. Came over here, found this old NASA space glider under it, all sewn up together. Now I'm gonna zoom out real quick, hope my phone doesn't stop recording. Nah, screw it. So that's me. You see me? So I went over here. Let me try to zoom out again. Hold on. I spilled my coffee too. A lot of tension in this area. A lot of stuff going on in the land I didn't know about. A lot of stuff. I'm trying to zoom out now. There we go. Zoom out, zoom out. So my name's HYBRIDIANMS, 3039-44-526-7700-49650, 0106-1019-7523, 0618-49880-088. So right here, we found this little pipe thing laying right here. Hopefully I don't have to catch it on my second video. And this is right over by this fence. And I started digging, I thought, what if they're harboring their aggressions in something that's got DNA or something of yours they leave right near the scene. So I started digging through these trees right here, and there was all this. These big sticks and limbs. Now that looks like an American flag, and I know there was that 9/11 thing. And I went down to Aim for Change Insurrection office. It'd been closed in '76. People told me I should not pay them for their title max. Now this seemed to be like a sword box or something I found over here. Now, we believe they have discovered a medieval torture device. They want me to try to document as much as I can, so I'm trying to keep my video going. You know, they had capitally punished in July 17th, and in 2005 they had a terrorist strike on the United States. Worried about policy evasion, circuit board communication. So I started digging all throughout this area, starting over here, leading up to the scene. Found these pants. Now there's some stuff I had to throw over because I got really scared that someone was going to come by, mess with me over all my pulling, all these weeds and stuff. But there's some like masks and stuff now in this, you know, like stuff that could be connected to the torture device that I really was scared. Like, you know, I might be able to try to locate some of it. I think it was right over here where I threw it. Yeah, it's right over there, past these tires, into the Paying Grave Divine Cemetery. And all this stuff somehow coupled up in the tree. Now that's not a problem, you know, for anyone to go back there and start salvaging if they wanted to take this up with NSA. But the reason I threw it over there, I mean, seriously. But anyway, so this is where I'm at. A lot of stuff went on here. I saw these two fugitives yesterday. Now this is a little thing I found. Look at this fucking thing. Now, in relation to my other video, which is about 1 meter long, which was done right there, where I had shit out this motherfucking tube that's on my other YouTube channel. It's beeping. It's about just as long. If you stand this thing up, you'd be able to locate the dioxide monoxide quickly if you send it to NSA. But this thing right here, you know, exchange of carbon copy. Breath that was taken at reminiscent altimeter climactic tension nerves. And now I'm pretty tall. I just called the FBI, I called the police department when I found it. That thing could be a medieval torture device for sure. Look the way this thing bends, like hook up to somebody's face. Here's one little piece of stuff that I did not throw over the side, because, you know, keep the law away from the cops stationed in your area. You call 911, call directory assistance. You're calling circuit board communications. No, you're not calling emergencies. You're calling to report yourself. Now they got this scream lookout flare on the devices nowadays that can basically make a big loud flashing siren noise. You gotta watch out. Some of these people ain't caught. A lot of them aren't. Here's all this stuff right here. Let's see if I can find it before my time on my video runs out, because I got a lot of evidence I've been taking on my phone. Now, there's one of them other little tube things right over there. I'm trying to find one of these facial things. Oh, right here. Now this right here, I found one of those supreme like drug chemical factory gas mask things, coupled amongst all this stuff. I tossed it over because, seriously, I mean, at any given point during this investigation, something could go wrong. Anyone could come by and pose. There's stuff like this in here. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom out so you guys can get a little angle of this. A little 6-minute video here. There's stuff like that looks like it. There's all this stuff I dug up. Now over here on the other side of this fence is the divine green lawn. And there's this, that could be used to like suffocate the person or something. And there's a prostitution. I was commuting from Connecticut. I'm an O.S.T, admin mod Y Winfrey. I served in Auschwitz. I know how these people get down. If I called them after this, they probably would have checked way too much up on everything going on. I'm just trying to locate one of the things I might have probably stuck in the tree right over here. Now there's like a golf ball that could be used to maybe make their mouth bob around with that thing. Ain't nothing like that on the market. We got a ton of weird little stuff showing up. Green as soon as I turn my phone on. And over here, down in this little crevice of the area, you never know, they might be going underground. And I found like Serenity Confinement Center, Grand Rapids, Just Police Videos YouTube channel, carrying some of the documentation of when they caught me, ISIS. I went undercover. Police is ISIS terrorist group, infidel or whatever. People that are immigrants and I ain't interested in motherfucking, So looking down here, about a quite a drop if you had to go over the fence. But on the other side, let me see. There's one of those coffee cup things that could be used to stifle the smell. Now here's a bag. Now here, this must be where I threw it. Let me look. Yeah, it is. It's right over here. I think some of the NSA actually saw me digging and started catching some of the stuff I was throwing over. They had this weird blue thing. I just kind of, makeshift cleaning up actually at first, because there's so much trash. I found some of this stuff. Oh, you know what? You know what I can show you that would satisfy your eager eyes to see something that I found? Oh wait, looks like probably blew away in the rain. It's probably still right here though. See if we can find it. Yep. See this thing right here? This is a space bag, it says on it. Now this thing's got one of them mouth things fitting just the same size as you put on one of those Mexican cartel workers that's cooking drugs. Look at this thing. This thing got weird looking angles. And, I had some past in the service where I had to go undercover against rapists, and they victim mugshot you, and then they put it into the justice system, civic rights violation, MMII, moderator, magnetosil, internal eye, magnetosil. And they put all papers together and stuff look like this, with all the pictures and all the stuff they can get out of your perversion future, and they try to take you for good, or at least copy you out. They're like execution or Ku Klux Klan members and stuff about that. And they put all that stuff together in one big thing that looks like this, one little file for you. And they try to get, your rights and privileges and future together, and, here's one of them, like, pup things. Now over here's the brass lounge. Currently the Bombay Brasserie, but the brass versus the force all day. Cops are nice people, man. They got to smoke to get by. Them they had to take that in training. Now over here, you see the blue tarp up there. This thing is full of brass inside, so it can't explode. You can see it's kind of like one of those old snake holes of people raising snakes up in a tree or something like that, like Donkey Kong. Now, this thing blew up the other night inside, which means, I think somebody spontaneously combusted. A lot of evidence moving around this area, and I'm part of the investigation. And over here at Jackson Neck, it used to be a C disco, so it would be a B&B, soldiers and cops, and they used to commute right back and forth from there, where the Jackson Neck is across the street, right over there, the Brass Lounge. Well, anyway, I'm just taking this video for YouTube so you guys can check it out. Maybe NSA gets a cold hit on this thing. I want to move it on video, you know, so it's not right in front of where I usually go when the shelter, Vital Days, 105 Mansell Circle, behind McDonald's in the corner of Holcomb Bridge, 7B, exit 400 North, Alpharetta Highway, Roswell, coming out of Sandy Springs, coming up to Alpharetta Highway. I'm going to put it, you know what? I'm going to put it on this thing right here. That way, if anyone touches it, someone will see it. Someone will know it. You can call Records in History and get them to show them. That right there, that right there, that's a pretty good spot right there. If anyone come by or if NSA need to look for it, you know. And that way it's not right in front of where Skylar and Maxine, Fuchsia, FUCIA, and Magenta got to come by, take everyone to the shelter at night. Right down the street, which is actually where excavations is going. 1st Cavalry, 1st Admiral Lieutenant Wyatt Richard, Barron. Back to you guys at Fox News. Trouble in Roswell. Love you. Take care. Have a safe night. Bye.